All right. I'm here. I'm on time. It's a miracle. Let's double check that I'm actually on. It's a miracle. There I am. There I is. Lies. That cannot possibly be me. Good morning, everyone. Such that you are here. Yes, I hear you, old man. Today I am a sock puppet. Because I feel like crap. I'm crunchy this morning. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Alright, I need to go live. So let's do that. Go live. That's me! I'm going live! Thank you to Vladnar TV, Curtsy, Orion's Valkyria Shield Maiden, Train Ball for the follows. Much appreciated. You guys are awesome. I will grant my gamer a view of one of her homes. I suck. I have been sick. I have been offline. I don't know what to tell her because I didn't do it. Other than I didn't do it, I suck. I'm sorry. Oh well. We're gonna look at houses on Nah. Hate to carry. We have a bunch of DDA stuff to look at if we want to. We have... I don't think we have Housing's Finest Builders. I think we just have DDA stuff. So, don't worry, I'm a sock puppet, Mr. Potato. You can walk around. Grandma, I was just talking about you. I was saying I didn't look at your house yet, and I have no reason to beg your forgiveness, but I beg your forgiveness anyway. Or no excuse. I'm sorry, I haven't looked yet. I went to bed yesterday, and I just didn't get a chance to do anything on the game. I was just a mess. And I'm on Vicodin this morning, so that tells you how it's going so far. But I promise I'll do it. I wrote it down. I have it on my notes right here. Let's turn this in, and then we'll take a look at the DDA stuff. We've got, who is it? It's not Serafi anymore. Who is it? DDA now. Oh my lord, Charolais. Brains. Brains are gone. Yeah, I might be. That's funny. And true, probably. No, I'm in this bad place. I just started on the new medication, though. Just yesterday or the day before, I forget. So, praise be to God if you believe in that. Hopefully, we will hopefully have some change in that area, and I'll start feeling better. But for the moment, I don't feel so great. All right, so we're in DDA's guild house at the moment. Did I already put everything in? Did I already do everything? I think I did. I don't know. I mean, when it gets to Halloween time, things get bad. Like, not bad, but like, there's blood. There will be blood. All right. Homes of the month inside. Showcase homes upstairs. I don't remember. I don't remember. Which is it? She emailed us. Do 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 do. Portals are up. And is this Hall of the Month then? Which is this? It says Hall of the Month, House of the Month. Hey, it is inside. Monster Homes. Duh. Wednesday morning. Hunter's Glade. Monday. Feels like Monday. Is it Monday? It's Wednesday. That tells you what I know. Not much. $700 out of 700. Wednesday morning is perhaps the queen of scary houses. She's always been edgy, so to speak. Look at these doors. Down we go. Splat! She's got some good techniques that she employs, but she also is really good at making monsters. She's a talented monster maker. She does scary homes. I'm already scared. Look at this ambiance. You know, I figure after years and years of doing scary homes, she must be just, it must just come so easily to her compared to, you know, someone like me who sucks at it. I'm sure it's not easy for anyone. Look at the lighting. That is really interesting. There's a lot of snot around here. Lots of snot. It's snot. Man, multiple snots. There's so much to look at and it's all terrifying. Sorry. She is so good. Oh, look what she did with the walls. These are those ossuary, what do you call them? Lux items. But she put them all together so that you only see the ossuary part, which are the skulls. Oh no. So they took the grossest part of that scary tree and put it here. Good morning. I'm here. I'm on time. I'm on drugs. This has always been the scariest part of the tree to me. It's just gross. Whoops. I drank booze instead of turning on my light. There we go. Now she often has sneakies. So I have to very carefully check that I am not missing. I am missing something. Look. Let her out! She's so careful about everything that I don't want to miss things. But I will, because I suck. Can one go down there? Is that what? Is it go downable? No, just looks that way. Is there anybody in here? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Terrifying. Do we go into the hole? Whee! Plop. I'm not sure I was supposed to go in here. So don't be mad at me. Oh, we were supposed to go in here. Look at that. Good morning. Yes. Yes? Good Lord. Well, who doesn't? We all do, dear. We all do. We're human beings. Food is tasty and good. It makes us feel better. We all have problems with it. We're human beings, yes. Lima. Perhaps. Really wild. Really well done. As usual, Wednesday. Your stuff is always so good. Even though you're scary. You scary, lady. We're getting the spectral mud crab today. Very exciting. Spectral mud crab, where the wind comes rushing down the plain. Don't ask for logic. I don't have any. But I'm on time. And I'm a sock puppet, which, you know, that's just awesome. Wait, maybe I could be a bean, a human bean. Let's see if they have beans. Let me look. I see, well, not good beans. Well, maybe the coffee beans are good. Oh no, they're not. This one's good. I'll be a coffee bean for a little bit. I like this one. Hello, some guy. Or girl. Morning. I'm here on time, if you can believe it. Very crunchy this morning, so I took some medication and it's helping. But it takes its sweet time. Hello, folks. So I'll just give you a quick summary of what's been going on. A couple months ago, I went to my doctor and I said, my brain keeps shorting out and I keep forgetting words and I have this constant brain fog and I feel like I'm getting early onset dementia. And he said, it could be the side effect of your leflunomide, which is one of your pills that you take for your arthritis, your rheumatoid arthritis. So he took me off of it. In the last couple of months, I have not been on it. I have definitely got my brain back somewhat, but I've also, unfortunately, had all of these problems where I was sleeping all the time and I'm tired and I just can't function. And my blood tests came back looking bad. Yeah, well, who doesn't do that either? I mean, come on. Well, I can tell you, but let me finish my story and then I'll tell you. Basically, yes. So he put me back on it because the test came back bad. So he put me back on it. I am a coffee bean. And he put me on a half dose of what I was on before. So we'll see what happens, but that's where we're at. As for not being hard on yourself, the trick I was always told is pretend you're someone else. For example, pretend you're a friend of yours or a child. If the person did that thing that you're beating yourself up for, would you treat them the same way you treat yourself? Would you say the same things you say to yourself to this little child or to this friend of yours that messed up? Probably not. You'd probably be nicer. That's how you treat yourself. You try to treat yourself as if you're a little kid or a friend instead of beating yourself up. That's how you do it, basically. Supposedly. Good! Now come clean mine. I insist. Who doesn't? I mean, seriously, everything you're saying, we all relate to. Well, some people like to clean, but they're weird. No! I'm looking for utensils. Well, then your cousin's weird. I'm just saying. Cousin. Your cousin is weird. Alright, cleaning. You could always, you know, talk to her about cleaning. Alright. Let's go to another house. Right? Seriously. That would be logical. I wish my husband would let me get maids in. I hate that he has to clean everything. He doesn't always get to it because he's tired because he works so hard. But he's ashamed to have maids in here, and I can't do the deep scrubbing that I would need to do. So life sucks. And then you die. Aren't I cheerful? I'm hysterical. Oh, look, there's a horse running ahead of us. Horse butt. Why does the horse have no spots around its butt, but it's got them everywhere else? That's weird. All right. Pandora Heart. Coldharbour. This should be good. She's so talented. I did another index yesterday. It's true. You're absolutely right, and that's exactly what he said to me about it. 9:14 was the last one I did, so we're catching up. The city of Yarnam. Oh, she's so friggin' good, it hurts. He said I provide in my own way, which, yay. I don't really feel like it, but okay. Central Yarnam. Oh, wow, look at that. I've never seen anyone use those curly things that way before. And you see what's on top? That's one of the, I can't get a good light on it, but it's the triangle thing from Vivek. And then you've got a window. Creepy. Oh, how pretty. Oh, she's so good. Making all these little villages. Oh, that looks good. You see the gold coming, like as if there's gold light coming out? Van Gogh, stop crying. Come here. That clock. Oh my goodness. Pandora, how are you so good? How? Teach me your ways. Ooh, these are those libraries. Wild. Just the tops of them. I think she's alive, guys. I think she's in a hearse, but she's alive. I don't know. I don't know what Bloodborne is, so I couldn't tell you, but because I suck at everything for not knowing what anything is ever. The School of Menses. Huh. Well, your menses is your period. Menses. Sorry. So this must be something different. I love the ground too. Ground is a really nice rock. This looks like a cemetery. And so it is. Sorry, somebody asked whether you use MM or TTC, and I said both. They do different things. Grasping grave. Okay, we're gonna leave the scary now. Wow, that looks good. Ciao. No, how? Is there a way up on the side? No. Just a tower. All right. How on earth did she do this? The Healing Church. That clock is masterful. Wow. And look at the cross of chairs. But that clock is just... I think those are chairs. I think those are vampire chairs. Did she? She did. She made it a pipe organ. Yeah. Oh, she's ridiculously talented. A fire pipe organ. Could just picture like the plumes of flame coming up as you play it. Yeah, this is wild. Absolutely. Oh, did she get all of them? Did she get all of the windows? I don't think so. I think this might be... No, she got them. She got the windows. I mean, wow. Just wow. Am I supposed to not see it from this side? Oh, stop. More cake. Remember, more cake. The moon presence. Hello. I did, once. It's weird with the animals walking around, or the beasties. This is incredible, Pandora. Really great job. I don't recognize the source, but I don't think I really need to understand it. Well done. And when you say Oklahoma A-okay. I'm a bean. Yeah, same here. I'm not big on scary like that, but I will do it because why not? Ooh, look, I'm scary now. I'm just a creepy face. If nothing else, I know a lot of people are saying that they would use it as storage. I need dishes, that's what I'm looking for. Ooh, another dish. Look at me getting all the stuff I need. Kagooty. Kagooty, Las Vegas. Oh, here's that woman. Oops, sorry. I forgot. I'm bad at stealing. I'm only good on my main character. I'm bad at stealing here. Whoopsie doodle. I just don't work up on anybody else, you know? Work it up on anyone else.
I'm sure we both know it.
Nice suck.
I don't deal.
All right. Let's see if we can get the last thing. Then we'll look at another house. Are there drops today? Or are they gonna, I bet you they're gonna start tomorrow. Because it's, tomorrow starts the Witches Festival, I believe. What the hell am I doing? I'm stupid. There we go. Okay, what's going on in the world? I know yesterday there were some real problems with, and I know you're gonna be shocked by this, but Steam was giving some issues yesterday. It was not working, I couldn't, there we go. I couldn't get in. But then when I used my regular account, I could, so. All right, let's look at another house. Impossible, I know. They did confirm it eventually. Apparently it was, I was just reading up on it, apparently it was for all Steam games, not just ESO, so it wasn't really a them problem as much as it was a Steam problem, which again, shocking, right? Okay, who's now? Pommy. Pommy Palms. Stone Eagle. Stone Eagle. Punch you in the face. I'm an owl. Ooh. Okay, this is Pommy's Stone Eagle. Wow. Holy cow. 101 effects. 461 items. Effects are amazing at Halloween time, I'll be honest. It's practically the best time to use it except for maybe Christmas. So this guy is terrifying. I'm jumping around in blood. Ew. Gross. There's a lot to look at, I'll give you that. It's a blood waterfall. Because of course it is. It is cool. It's good for Halloween, I'll admit it. There's the comet, I believe. That looks good up there. Upside down. Some of these entryways or exitways make me look like I can walk through them, but you can't. I think that's a jelly. It is. It's a ghost jelly. It's like a haunted house. This place feels like a haunted house. You see the dead body here? And then you have Bastion. Poor Bastion. And then we have Jangle Plume. And somebody being bled.
Deposit or withdraw?
Gross. Is it me or does that Nixad look distressed? It was like grabbing its head. I guess it's just the refraction look. It was like, looked like it was grabbing its head. Alright, so this is the main exit, I think? Yeah. And it's blocked, good. And this is like a door here. Is this the way we came? Oh, I'm all turned around. Yes, this is the way we came. I can tell by the jelly. Alright, so now we're in this room. So do we go... Which way do we go, George? Ugh. Creepy. Oh, it's a blood sky. Gross. Oh, there's blood everywhere. Nasty. Oh well. Whee! Splat! I'm not dead though. You'd think my white outfit wouldn't be white anymore though. I think it's just out here is all just effects. I don't think there's any items out here. But gross. This is fun, Palmy. Gross. Gross, 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 but fun. I did jump! Goof nut. Oh, it's a scary dude up there. You shall not pass, he says. Oh no! I like that. Let me out! Let me out! And all they had to do was go walk out that way. Fools. Fools, I tell you. Okay. Stabba-dee boom. Did you guys see they posted something for Terco, who I adore, the other day? It was a picture from Futerco of I guess she did outfits? Hold on. It's kind of cool. I'll show it to you. Well, that's sort of me. Here we go. Look what Futerco posted, and Zos reposted it. Shrek and Fiona cosplay. Isn't that great? Really? I didn't even know you could make orcs look like that. But apparently you can. Then this one, I don't know who this is. And this one I knew was Nick Cage, yeah. But the Futerco one, her Fiona one is kind of amazing.
No respect. No. The court demands syphilis honor.
Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Mustache wax, natural hand soap, retching crystals, shaving razor. I only need one more thing. Makeup. Boom, done. Crows satisfied. Those crows, I tell you. So that's what's all going on is not much. Flava Flav was arrested for domestic violence. All right, let's pick up these quests and then we'll just go to the next house. I did start building a little bit. I shifted all my storage around so I had the right houses available. And then I grabbed all the stuff I needed, put it in the right house. And now I'm going to lay out the foundations. I'm working on a couple of houses at the same time. So when I lose inspiration on one, I sort of flip to another one. But I'm working on my antiquarian, my dream house. I basically took it apart and I'm rebuilding it from scratch. And then there's I'm working on Boulder Tree for a weird kind of odd cabin thing that it's hard to explain. It's Trason. I might wait and see if I can get Trason before I go. Corundum might come on. Vexian Blue probably won't. Forsaken. So, wait, did we go there? I feel like I've seen that name recently. Vexian Blue. Moonsugar. Okay, no. We did not go to their Forsaken. Boo! Oh, wait. I'm an owl, not a ghost. Okay. Spooky hidden dungeon. Wow, this is Forsaken? They covered the whole thing up with rock. This is like a whole different world. Doesn't look anything like a Forsaken. Which is good, because that's neat. Sneak. Sneak, I tell you. Of course, I'm all turned around. Ah, spideys. If you don't like spiders, you may not want to look. Fart stick. Yeah, I get spider web all over me. There's the treasure, though. Hello, treasure. Oh, dear. What happened to these people? They got sucked into rock and are on fire. That's a bad day for you, right there. How was your day, honey? Oh, I got sucked into some rock and set on fire. You know, the usual. To this? What are you doing to this? Why do you have dead bodies? Yeah, her scene. It's offering you some meat for dinner. I wonder if we'll get any ceiling meat in this house. What is this? Is this the way we came in? I can't. No, that is not the way we came in, I don't think. Om nom. Ceiling meat. Delicious ceiling meat. Isn't this the guy, the main guy from from the quest line of, not Markarth, maybe Markarth? Maybe Markarth and not Blackwood. The thing before it. I think this guy is the big bad. I think it's the painting of the big bad. I can't remember though. Crap, what? Greymore, thank you. Black, gray, you know. Buy another one. Next we're gonna have like brown wood. I'm not making it up. Yesterday we had delicious ceiling meat. I did, truly did. Hanging from hooks on the ceiling, and I was like, oh look, delicious ceiling meat. I'm sorry. Do your job. I won't try to distract you any further. It'd be funny though if you like put that in your email. Hello. We're looking at scary houses today and I'm laughing. No ceiling meat in here. Very sad. This is fun though. Definitely fun. Despite the lack of ceiling meat. Yes, I did post my pictures of Jack Lemon. Jack Lemon has a huge lemon on him. I'm so excited. I can't wait. We will be bringing in Robert Plant soon, but he's boring. He's just a plant. He doesn't produce fruit or anything. He's just... I got him as the same year as we bought the house. My mother sent us some plants, and most of them died except for this one, which I had put in a pot. And it survived. And good morning, Wolf Dancer. And it's supposed to survive outside, but soon as it started getting cold, it kind of started wilty. So I brought it in, and it was the Aria, Coldharbour. Did they get it? and my plant named Robert. I will. We've been slacking on Lloyd, I'll be honest. So good. My aunt actually got me Jack. I desperately wanted that particular... Okay, so that lemon tree is actually a it's called a ponderosa lemon tree, and it's not a normal kind of lemon tree. It's one that was more popular in... Dead. It was one... Doesn't it though? It's got a nice wave to it. It's a ponderosa lemon, and it's a maze. Oh my god, you made a maze. I hate you. And it was no, I named my plants. Yeah, let me through. It was popular during the Civil War because it didn't need refrigeration. The lemons would stay on the tree for a really long time and not go bad. So I really, really, really wanted one, and my aunt got me one for it. I guess my birthday a while back. So that's my birthday lemon, and I named him Jack. And then that was a housewarming plant, was Robert. And my husband said to me, Fork! Hey, thank you, NTG, for the follow. Oh, I'm sorry. Bears should not be on fire. So I told my husband I wanted to name it Robert. And he's like, you already have a statue of a cat that you named Bob. You can't name it Robert. I'm like, but then it'll be Robert Plant. And he's like, oh my god, okay. I'm lost, Lyriara. I can't do mazes. I'm sorry. I just can't. So he's like, all right, I'll allow it. So now we have Robert Plant. We do have a statue named Bobcat. It's kind of awesome. Let me see. First of all, I gotta look at her meme. Yes, yes, that is pretty funny. Probably, maybe. Let me show you a picture of Bob, though. Coast, no. Would you put it under vacation? No, what did I put it under? It was pretty funny, though. Oh, so many funny pictures. So many funny pictures. Oh my god, we have so many weird things. Speaking of, we've got, this is actually right here. That's Lloyd. Right there. He's awesome. That's for Thanksgiving, though. And just in case you were curious, that was what Lloyd looks like. Lloyd trying to use the microwave. It's been failing horribly. Because he has tiny little arms. Tiny little arms! What's he supposed to do with those tiny little arms? Poor guy. This is him for Easter. Where's Robert? Give me a moment. This is my husband, very, very sad, in front of the first Kentucky Fried Chicken. Do you see why? It was under construction. It was being repaired. And he was so sad because he really wanted to go inside the giant Kentucky Fried Chicken building. It was very depressing for both of us. We cried. It was so sad. I love my husband. He's such a goof nut. Just like me. We're both very goofy. For whatever reason, the trip isn't here. Alright, have fun. Enjoy. Oh, here he is. This is Bob. Probably shouldn't. The statue here, that's Bob. I was in Vegas and I saw it. I know. And it was for sale. And it wasn't that expensive. And I bought it. And then I was walking back to my ex-husband and I was holding it over my head so that like this bottom part was on my head. So this thing was just sticking straight up. And it got closer and closer and closer to him. And he's like, I was hoping that wasn't you. Yes. Yes, it was. It was your crazy wife who wanted... I thought that was funny. But, yes, that was me buying Bob the cat. I'm giving up on this. I just can't. I hate mazes so much. Sorry, Liaria. I'm sure it's fun for people who are good at mazes. It is her Coldharbour. You should come check it out. That was my ex-husband who made fun of my adopting Bob. Not my current. My current husband thinks I'm hilarious. He's probably wrong, but he thinks I'm hilarious. Ghost. He is equally goofy, though. He has a definite sense of humor. Doop, 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 doop. Alright, that was Liaria. That's correct. We're gonna hold off on some of the people who might show up. Authentics, exorcised. Okay, looks like we have a somewhat traditional scary house because exorcised and all sorts of creepy things like creepy spider stuff and eggs, and this is what you do. You set these on fire, get a lighter, and you light the eggs on fire because disgusting. Hello, Guar. What are you eating? Why are vegetarians? No! Don't let them eat meat. Ew. You're training them to be carnivorous. They're cows. They're guar cows. Eek. What's on the floor? Oh, that is really cool. You see what they did? They took the hay bale, like the flat hay, not the bales, but the beds, and sunk them just under the ground so that you have like bits of hay scattered about instead of the whole thing. Ah. I don't know. I don't think so. That is not a question for me. We should ask, oh, dead bunny. We should ask /lurk if we see him. Did Guar get milked? And he will say, what is wrong with you? And we will say, just answer the damn question. I don't think that's an udder. But gotcha. Really nice, I know, I want to call it gardening. It's not really gardening. It's more like landscaping than anything else. Nicely done. With spooky. I bet you UESP would know if they get milked. This is getting gross. Alright, you know what? We'll look it up. You know what comes up? Guar gum and xanthan gum. That is not real guar. Do guar have milkable udders on Reddit? Guar are reptiles and therefore can't produce milk as they don't have the glands for it. Sadness. All right, see you later, chef. What do you know? I guess we have an answer now. Reptiles. No. However, the old website for Morrowind listed that guar produced milk, and that's one of the reasons they're kept. And the answer I was given, or the answer given here is... yeah. Could just be a name for a liquid they produce. Extracting venom from a snake is still referred to as milking, for example. Reptiles generally don't have mammary glands of any kind, unless the guar are like the Argonians, in that the Hiss designed them with breasts for some divine forsaken reason. You're right, there you go. 6, you're right. So, I mean, all signs point to different things. We don't really have an answer. Ooh. Talk about Doom, the spice. Doom? Doom? Dune. Wow, I can speak. Really, I can. Totally different things. Dune and Doom. Okay, now we look at another house. I don't know. I don't know. You know, it's like, I'm sure that kid is very talented, but he's not my favorite actor, Timothée Chalamet. I mean, I don't know. Then again, that series was a little corny the first time that they made it, so it's not like we're dealing with, you know, Shakespeare or anything. Even though Picard was in it, that wasn't really exactly, you know, high literature. But it was so cornball back when, I guess I always thought of it as corny. So much of it was over the top. Alinor the crest, trellbentbone. Maybe it was the little girl. The little girl was so creepy. The something Hatterack with her tiny little voice. The Misa Hatterack. Whatever that meant. I think we've been here, but I don't know if I finished it. I think the problem was I couldn't. Oh, ceiling meat! Ceiling meat, everyone. Dinner served, ceiling meat. My ex-husband liked that series a lot, and I've seen it in bits and pieces, but I don't think I've ever sat down and watched the whole thing in one piece. So maybe I'm judging it unfairly, but all of the bits that I ever saw were very ceiling meat, corny. Very overdramatic. Although it taught me about teeth that can be made into or made from cyanide or whatever. You know, that's a really horrible way to go. They seriously did. I was reading about that, and it's just this horrible, horrible way to go. Very painful. Cyanide pill tooth thing. Some of the Nazis had those and used them near the end, and I read about it. Well, Lynch is pretty trippy himself. Gosh, this is really crazy. Just, I mean, Trellbentbone really leans into his crazy when he builds houses like this, which nothing wrong with that. I appreciate it. What are you doing back here, dude? Well, what the sickest bit was, is that, I forget who it was. It may have been Goebbels, but one of them poisoned all of their kids with cyanide when the war ended and basically they lost. They had like 6 or 7 kids and they poisoned them all with cyanide while they were sleeping. And, and then, killed themselves. But, I mean, of ways to go, that is not a nice way to go. But I guess they didn't know that. Like, because who would tell you? Anybody who did it would be dead. Doing that to a little kid, though, it's worse than just killing them, because you've got this horrible method. Sorry about death and horror. I'll stop talking about this stuff. Okay, so more on the plucking the crow thing. It's a daily quest. Once per day per character. You need to get 50 Let me read it to you. This year's event also introduces a new daily quest called Plucking the Crow. This new quest is available each day from Witch Mother Tierma, who is within Olive's Brewery and at every impresario tent in Tamriel. Her daily quest charges you with collecting 50 cursed feathers found within Plunder Skull containers. Once you've collected all 50, you can transform them into an effigy that you can use to transport yourself into a special realm to battle a new world boss monster. Good luck. The person saying, on the PTS, the number of feathers that per skull varied, but 10 per skull was the norm. And once you get 50, they stop on that character. That makes more sense. I wish that was a little bit better explained by Gina or whoever. But I guess it makes more sense when you hear it that way, because I know a lot of people. I was talking to Saucy Jack, and he was very confused by it. So I'm glad to hear there's additional stuff. I don't know if it's a lone wolf. I don't know if anyone did it on the PTS and knows that. It sounds like you're just going to need 5 or 6 plunder skulls to get 50 feathers. It doesn't sound like it's 1 per skull, Freyanko. I think it's like 10 per skull. Greycouncil. Exorcised. And then I'm asking about the going alone to the realm or not. I'm asking them that now. I don't know if they're going to answer me, but it's a good question. But you can do it with each of your characters. It's not account wide. So if you're feeling like it, say you have 10, 10 characters, theoretically, we could do it once on each one. That's really creepy right here. Creepy. Well, I mean, they could have just said 5 and then given you 1 per skull, right? It would have been the same thing. I don't understand why they had to make it weird. Spooky. Hey, look, it's Zero and he's got a fishy. Nom nom. I'm an avocado. How do you not tell? Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. You know why I'm in a good mood? I'm on drugs that have completely removed any pain right now. When the pain comes back, I'll be grumpy again. Oh, are you? You know, I've seen the dress. I'm not in love with it. It looks like armor. Not really a dress. Ceiling meat! Yes. An avocado. Ceiling meat. In case you get hungry. I wonder, did I put ceiling meat in mine? Let's go look. Never know when you get hungry. And now I'm baby Yoda. A really messed up baby Yoda, but a baby Yoda. Creepy eyes. All right, so this is mine, exorcised. I do think I have ceiling meat, but we're gonna have to check. We're gonna have to check. I know there's meat in here, but oh no, I don't have ceiling meat in here. What a shame. Yesterday we were looking at a house and it had a torture device with hooks hanging down, and it had meat like stuck on it, and I thought that was funny. But there is no ceiling meat in this one, very sadly. Fair enough. I'm gonna switch me's. So I was talking to, it's true. I was talking to Saucy about it, and he's like, I don't know, why are they bringing back Indrix? I'm like, what are you even talking about? He's like, it starts on the 16th, and they're bringing back the Indrix. I'm like, you're reading last year's, aren't you? And he's like, oh. Hey folks, I'm going for my doctorate. I'm going to be a geologist. This is the future doctorate here who can't even tell what year they're reading. Like, oh boy, Sazi. I like him a lot. He's a good guy. So yeah, I want to show you what kind of house I want to do. I want to do like a wood cabin kind of thing with an A-frame. I'll show you. Like, plenty of people have done them, but this is kind of what I was thinking for my one house. One of my houses, this one. I really like that idea. Similar, but maybe not an A-frame, maybe more like more like this than an A-frame. You know, like the frame doesn't go all the way down, but this kind of a look is what I'm thinking about working on. I really like that design. I think what happened is I started watching, looking at houses in, whatchamacallit, in Wisconsin, because we were thinking about moving at one point, and yes. I think that's exactly right. And I actually know what you mean, because I have lived in other places. By the way, look at how nice FRK is to me. Always sending me thingers. Always so appreciated. Roots and stuff. And then I need roots. Where are my roots? There they are. Okay. Done. Yeah, good point. But I think also it's, what part of it is lakes. Most of these homes are on lake sides, and they're just beautiful. I mean, especially on the inside, it's usually a really gorgeous wooded look on the inside. And, oh, look at this one. Oof, I want this house. This house is good. This one. Look at that. That's a beauty. Oof. And that's the inside. Oh my God, look at that. I want this house. Oh, gorgeous. Bookmark. Yeah. Oh, I didn't pick up stuff yet. Don't forget, there is currently free ESO Plus. There are not, actually. There are actually not. Termites. We have, yeah, I want to build that. We get different kinds of pests, but we don't get termites, believe it or not. Which is weird to me, because I grew up on Long Island in New York. And we had termites when I was a young girl, and my parents had basically just bought the house a few years before they found out it had termites. And I remember my dad having to, you know, get people in and treating it himself and add the treatments and whatnot. So when I moved out here and the bugs were eating my house, and thus the birds are eating my house, I thought it was termites. It's actually not. It's worms. There's just worms under the siding, and it's a known thing with this particular siding that we have. I mean, it doesn't really kill it structurally. There are just worms underneath it, which is kind of gross. But that's why you always hear the birds eating my house. We do need to change siding at some point, but that's mainly because of the fact that it doesn't have enough insulation underneath it. It's like, I don't even think that they put any sort of weather, you know, the barriers that they're supposed to put under things. I don't even think there's any. Because when we ripped up stuff by our, to redo parts of our deck, it was literally right up against the deck was the siding. And of course it was rotted out, because if it's right up against the deck, it's getting wetness and all this other stuff on it. And there was nothing underneath it. So that's just great. Oh, that's true. But it's not like they're touching us. They're underneath the siding. It could be worse. God, this has been the first time in a long time I've been able to be myself with you guys. I really miss you. Maybe I should indulge in pain meds more often, but I feel weird about it. I'm always afraid I'm gonna like die from overdose or something. Even though I don't take that much. I get nervous. Hollowjack style pages, previously relegated to the witches' grab bags, are now available as part of a folio of rewards for completing any Witches' Festival crafting writ. With the note that is corrected earlier, the writs are available in the Dremora plunder skulls instead of the standard plunder skulls. Wow. So they're clarifying more, they're saying they're planning on clarifying more. Do I really? Let me go look. Let me look. Oh, look at that! That's awesome! Oh, these are my hoodies. I'm wearing my PJs again because I don't feel good. So this is my That's awesome. I didn't even realize it was doing that. I'll be the Princess Belle though. No dead rat in the walls, but I'll tell you what they did do. So they built this this deck I told you, right? Right outside of our house in the backyard. What they didn't do was seal up or remove the window that was previously there, the basement window, which had a window well. And then when it flooded, because there was so much water, miss.tickle's domus, our entire basement got flooded. And we didn't know why, and we had to tear the wall apart to find out that there was a window in it. Under the porch, under the deck in the back, there was a hidden window that had been sealed up inside. We're just like, ah, thanks guys, really. Good job sealing up that window under there. Of course, it smelled wonderful too because it had been sealed up under there. Hey, I like that. That's a good job with the... Hold on. Where's my light thinger? I don't have my light thinger on my character here. Quest items, no. Is this a tool or a... It is not considered a tool. Alright, it's just a memento. Whatevs. Boom. Okay. Just the weird shit that you come across when you're a homeowner. I love this, by the way. This is how they used to look. Hearses. It's really well done. Historically accurate. Oh, what on earth? What happened? There's stuff in midair. Wait, what? What is... There's creatures in that. I'm so confused. Ooh, creepy. Well done. That's a good trick. I haven't seen anybody do that before, I don't think. It does need a tad more light, if I were you. I would add just a hidden light underneath so that you actually can see. Don't do it here, because I see what you're doing here is you're making the eyes glow and everything, and that's fine. But underneath here, this is a very dark house. Ugh, there's so many things they did wrong in this house too. It's kind of amazing. Luckily, my husband, his mom is really into electrical. and she taught him everything she knew. And so he's redone a lot of the electrical in our home. He wanted to become an electrician at one point. Scary summoning. And nicely done. Very scary. And so he was able to redo a whole lot of it, which was nice. Let me show you what I'm working on with this boulder tree, and then we'll switch. Pumpkin spice! I'm a pumpkin spice. By the way, my husband got me up a itty bitty pumpkin. Like this. This is what I am right now, is the one he got me. So I started bringing all my shit over here. And what I'm planning on doing in this house is, you can tell this is just a structural thing to build with. But it's going to be like a tree house. So this will be a tree house here. Somewhere involved in all of this stuff. So that's what I love, though. I'm crazy, so they're perfect for me. Don't you think? They make me happy. Being silly makes me happy. That's the kind of gal I am. Life is already hard. We don't need it to be serious all the time, right? Let's be goofballs. Balls of goof. Tippy Tigress, hello! I'm in somebody's hands. This is creepy. Thank you. Trippy Tigress. Let me give you a shout out. She's probably still stuck in commercials though. Boom. Yay. Trippy, am I following you yet? Let me see. I think I am. Yeah, I'm following you. Cool. Yay! Did I tell you guys what? Oh my god. I got into it with somebody on Reddit, and they thought they were so slick. They're like, there's no way that you could ever get hired by the federal government. This was the conversation we were having. Thank you for the follow, Falcor. It's like Falcor, but better. They're like, you'd never get hired by the federal government because you have purple hair and you play video games for a living. And I'm like, he looked at a picture from one of my screen caps, I think. And I was like, I don't have purple hair, dude. That's a filter, okay? And secondly, I already kind of work for the federal government because I'm sworn into the federal bar. So you're wrong. You're wrong. And he's like, you're probably not qualified. Yeah, I'm a lawyer, jackass. I think I'm qualified for most jobs. Maybe not all, but most. So that was funny. Guy was just such. Ew! I don't like this one. This one's okay. This one's cute. Creepy. Nope. Nope. I don't want a creepy one. I want a silly one. That was just amusing to me. That actually really cracked me up because it's like people judge what they think streamers are like, and it's like, you really shouldn't judge people. You don't know. Some of the smartest people in the world have funny colored hair. Yeah, clearly. Some of the streamers I've watched have been some of the smartest people I've ever known. And a lot of people were streaming because they were out of work. And that wasn't their fault. That's just, you know, that's what happens with COVID, right? So I know, like, Tony Acts Out, for example, is an actor. And I believe he was out of work when he started streaming. And he's really good and is an actual actor person. Not just doing it for shits and giggles, you know? He's got the skills. I don't know, I just think it's annoying when people make assumptions about other people, especially based on the color of their hair, for crying out loud. But no, my hair is actually brown. Believe it or not. I just use a filter because it's fun. See? And he looked at, I believe it was this filter, hold on. And he's like, you have purple hair. Mm-hmm. Yeah, bro. I wish I had purple hair. I used to have purple hair for about a minute, but it doesn't stick. I don't know if you guys knew this, but like these wear out really quickly, these hair colors. The funky ones. It's a shame. Let's see, what else can I be? What silly thing? Oh, I was a chicken for a bit. Yeah. What you do, Trippy? What was your stream about? Thank you for the follow. Oh, I know, I did that for about a minute. Same thing. It just doesn't stay. I honestly got into wigs after that because it just takes so much work to keep it. Yeah, exactly. To keep it touched up. There is that conditioner that supposedly keeps your dye fresh. That keeps putting color into your hair, but it's a real butt. Because you have to sit with it on your hair for like 15-20 minutes. I don't know about you, but when I'm showering, the last thing I want to do is get out of the shower, sit for 15 minutes, and then go back in the shower. That just does not sound like fun. Yeah. Ireland Tweaky does not want me to tour their homes on streams, so we won't. We'll go to Kiyakotari's Blackline Villa. Okay, we changed from a chicken to... What are we gonna be? I'll be a taco! Tacos are yummy. Okay. And we've got the Haunted Villa. Wow, a lot of people have been here. Kiyakotari. Tari? I am Gamork, and you, whoever you are, can have the honor of being my last victim. If you come any closer, I will rip you to shreds. But, where are you? Are you the Spidey? Who are you, Gamork? Tacos are tasty, it's true. Can I have some? We made all this food for this week, and I hate it. It's just not good. This week's menu just did not appeal to me, and I kind of hate all of it, so my poor husband is stuck. Oh, okay, go eat. Go eat. Oh dear. That's an effect, by the way. Tacos are love. Tacos are love. What is shrimp ripping them to shreds? I want to know what it is that's Gamork. Okay, I'll see you later. If I'm around, I may not be on much longer. I have very low stamina these days. My husband and I made cauliflower soup which we've tried before, and it wasn't bad, but it's bad now. I don't like it. I am not a fan of it, as a matter of fact. Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta use the restroom real quick. No tacos for you for a minute. Old man was curled up in the sink because that's what he likes to do. He loves water so much. You guys have probably seen these, but there's these the daisy water things. They look like daisies, but they're water fountains for kitties. It was like the best thing we ever got him. He loves it. It's constantly, you know, shooting water up, and makes him very happy. Hold on a second, I'll show you. I recommend it if you have a cat. It's this thing. Hold on. That. He loves it. He loves it so much that he sits next to the sink where we have it going for him. So he lays in the sink so that he can be next to his water thing. He's always been a drinker. He loves to drink. He loves to play in it. He's just weird. He's a weird cat. Wow, there's a lot of houses. Calarax, dawnshadow. But yeah, definitely worth it. Unfortunately, if it breaks or it needs a new filter because of supply chain problems, it's impossible to get a new filter for it. My husband had to really search. Oh my goodness! Calarax is so talented. That is wild. Gah! I hate you, Calarax. Give me it. Give me! That's its hand, by the way. That is a hand. The house is quite literally alive. That is really weird and funny. What? What is it, old man? The daisy's on. You can go drink your water. I did not turn off your daisy. It is. It is a really good monster. Oh my god, it's got people in its teeth. It needs floss. That's gross. Somebody pick the people out of its teeth. I want to go in. Can I go in? Is this a go-inable thing? Oh no. The monster is outable, not inable. That is super creepy. and funny calarax. It's got a sense of humor to it. I like that a lot. Let me show you the other house I'm working on. It is, unfortunately, getting cold out there, and I'm not happy about it because Robert's still out there, but it's only 61 right now. It gets down to the 40s overnight, and I really want my husband to bring Robert in, but soon. I'd do it, but it's really heavy. His pot is this really heavy ceramic. And my husband wants to build a protection for him because Sherry is disgusting, and I hate the way she behaves. She actually pees on him, and it almost killed him last time. So my husband wants to build like a barrier so she can't piss on him. So this is the very basic beginnings of my other house, dream housey type deal. This is actually where I'm probably going to end up putting, not me, putting that A-frame I was showing you. The other house will be different. The other house will be like a camouflaged house. This is more likely, let's switch. Purple pixie. Yeah, everyone, exclamation point potato for PCNA and PCEU. Go ahead and enter. Don't lose out. Itchy nose. Come on. I recommend that you guys, if you haven't, you should consider doing the crow quests, because if nothing else, you get ebon shadow stuff out of it, and that can be good to sell. It's one of the few things that I'm still able to sell. Things have just dried up for me, selling wise. Not really sure what's going on, but it seems like shopping for me has been really kind of dying out. But I think it has to do with the fact of what I'm selling. I'm trying to sell mats, which everybody is flush with mats right now, so that's kind of dumb of me, huh? Not me. Why? So my husband's been going to the coffee shop where we get my coffee every day. And because of labor shortages, they've been closing early. It's gotten so bad that they actually write when they close on their hour sheet after they close. It's like, that's not really helpful. So he'll show up sometimes and they'll already be closed even before noon because they don't have enough staff. It sucks, but I understand it. Right, yeah. I have all of the low-end plans and motifs that I haven't learned, or that I've learned already, but I've stuck them on another character. I'm going to wait about 6 months and then we'll see if they're worth anything. But mats are not going so good. I'll tell you what is doing well is I've been buying equipment and weapons that are good but not golded yet or not purpled yet, and then I do that and sell them. And that seems to be like the best thing because I can't sell the mats as it is. Nobody's buying them. Even the gold mats. So I might as well just... People are doing that. I've seen a lot of Murkmire stuff for sale. I'm actually wondering if Alinor might be better. Because so many people are actually doing the Murkmire plans that, and not the Alinor plans. So I'm wondering if Alinor might work better. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of really nice Alinor plans. So it's possible that that might work. Maybe even Vampire. Let's see. I don't think that the Deadlands stuff is very nice. Not a fan. Yeah, but it's still below what it would normally sell for, right? I mean, that's my feeling on it. I could be wrong though. All right. Wait, I forgot to give this stuff to... Hold on. Zombie's gonna get mad if I don't give her stuff. There. Also, the other things not selling are intricates. I sell intricates and I sell intricate glyphs or just regular glyphs. Those aren't selling either. It's kind of amazing to me just how poorly everything is going sales wise. I don't know what's up with that, except maybe, you know, just everybody has stuff. Danielder's Daggerfall. This might be our last one, we'll see. I am burning up. This is longer than I've gone in a long while, though. Maybe I should be on Viking on all the time. Alright. Clock in Its Walls. Did you guys ever read those? By John Belair? A House with a Clock in Its Walls? Wow. Hackling, yeah. I do have quite a bit of hackling, but I hate selling it because you never know when you need it. I really like the Hackwing, I mean the Murkmire walls sometimes. They're perfect for some things. Me too, I was a big fan. I read them all. Oh, look how pretty that looks with those windows. How cute. Oh, it's the stable. Cute. They were for children, but they weren't childish. They had some decent horror in them too, I thought. But then again, I was a kid when I read them, so who knows. Then I got into Dean Koontz. Read almost, gosh, I abused the inter-office loan thing so much. I was like, it got like every library book I could possibly get of Dean Koontz out of that. Never got into Stephen King. I think it was a little too gross for me. Like some of the stuff, like in Harold's Game or whatever, pretty nasty. Can't really read it comfortably. Look at that! That is so cool. She made a universe, basically. I love the Saturn. Really neat. It's been so many years since I've read the books, though, I couldn't tell you anything about them anymore. The other one I read, that I love to read, were the Bunnicula books. Bunnicula and the Celery Stalks at Midnight. Bunnicula was awesome. It was a vampire bunny who would, I love the clocks. She did such a good job. Who would only, he was a vegetarian. So he would suck vegetables dry. And he'd find them white with no juice in them in the morning. And he creeped out the cat and the dog that lived with him because of it. But I mean, he was a vegetarian. He didn't eat people. But I loved Bunnicula. Bunnicula was the best. Look at how beautiful this is. Am I reminding you all of great memories of good children's books? My mother was a librarian, a child for kids, school, but also, oh, look at all the clocks. Now I get it. The house with clocks. Okay, got it. Derp. She was such a great influence on me. I loved children's books even when I grew up, just because of that. Nothing wrong with that. So you spell it differently, who cares? Ah! You're not wrong. Ah! Ah! This is fun. Ah, it's a cow. That's true, that's true, that's true. No disagreement there. Oh, wow, look at that one. That is beautiful. It's like being in outer space. I'm not surprised at all that you people were readers. Good morning, Sindra. Make sure you enter the contest. I don't know how much longer I have in me. Fart sticks! It's a fart party. Look, they're all farting and all dancing. It's a fart party. Why? You know what? People thought I was weird for reading, so there you go. Yeah, she's really talented with EHD, but what's great about her is that she has a really good skill with cobbling as well. She usually combines them both, and I really enjoy her work because of that. I think it's awesome when people are willing to try different things. Wait, is this sneaky? No. Sadness, no sneaky. No sneaky doc. Alright. And then, that's the last thing I was going to show you. Oh, me too. And then I grew up and I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Alright, let me pull the contest. The winner is... Look at you, Sindra. Just getting there right under the line there. Tanatress, you've won. I need to know what server you're on. Whoops. And if that's your name. Let me find the... Is J-Heart going? Aries going. We're gonna raid off to Aerie. She raided off to me yesterday. Itchy nose. So you let me know, Tanatress. And we're gonna raid Airy. See you laters.